Hello everyone, this is Tony Richards with another episode of Clear Vision TV. And in this series of Clear Vision TV episodes, we're doing the Leader's Checklist, a checklist of some things that you can check up on yourself with to show how to equip yourself better in a leadership position. Now we're up to number 4 on our leadership checklist, and I'm going to preface this by saying that leaders are not necessarily corporate leaders or general managers. They can be, and a lot of times they are, at least we hope they are leaders, but leadership and leaders can take place anywhere in the organization. Top, middle, bottom. You can lead from anywhere. And you don't necessarily have to have a position in order to be a leader. So with that said, let me introduce number 4 on the leader's checklist. And number 4 is the ability to take charge, and act decisively. The ability to take charge and act decisively. And so this has to do with having a bias for action, being able to take responsibility. Back in Kentucky where I was born and raised, we'd call that taking the bull by the horns, being able to make a decision and stand by it, and right or wrong, this is what we're doing, because the moment calls for a moment of action. So this is what I'm going to do. And so I've been giving you a series of questions to ask yourself. So on this number 4, the ability to take charge and act decisively, here's question number 1. Are you prepared to take charge even when you're not in charge? This is a lot of times, this is leadership in action. Are you ready to take charge even though you're not technically or formally in charge? Question number 2. Do you have the capacity to embrace responsibility? One of the things, it's a component of emotional intelligence that we work on with our clients in training, but that is personal responsibility. The ability to take responsibility personally for your actions and for the outcomes in your company. Question number 3. Are you ready to delegate but not abdicate? Are you ready to delegate but not abdicate? What does that mean? You can delegate a task, but you can't abdicate the responsibility. You can delegate the task, but you can't abdicate the responsibility. That's taking personal responsibility. It still belongs to you, even though you've given the task to someone else to do. Question number 4. Are most of your decisions both good and timely? I like to keep track of my decisions, and at the end of the year, I'll go back and look at all the decisions, the major ones anyway. There's no way, you make hundreds of decisions every week, but I like to look at the major decisions and look at the ones that turned out right and the ones that didn't turn out right. And I can tell you that decision making is just like a batting average in baseball. And if you get 30% right in hitting in baseball, they'll put you in the Hall of Fame. So you're going to get 70% of your decisions wrong in baseball. And I find that in business and in life, it's a lot like that. So you can't sweat over every decision, because at least probably 60 to 70% of your decisions aren't going to turn out right. But you have to make sure that the ones that do turn out right, the 30%, are the important big ones. All right, we'll continue this leader's checklist on our next episode of Clear Vision TV.